All right, folks, today we're diving into something that's going to take your ride to the next level. Check this out. Our FX Series LED running board. This isn't just any running board, it's packed with features that'll make your truck stand out on the road. There have two main functions, startup light show, parking light, and sequential turn signal. All right, let's get into it. First things first, when you get your hands on this LED running board, don't just rip into the box like it's Christmas morning. Take a second, open it up nice and easy, and pull out the instruction manual. Check out the parts list. It's going to show you every single piece that's supposed to be in the box. Lay everything out and make sure it's all there. Missing a part? Don't sweat it. Just email us and we'll hook you up. All right, now that we've got all our parts laid out and our safety gear on, it's time to get our hands dirty. First up, we need to clean up the area where we're going to install this thing. Grab a stiff brush or a rag and get rid of any dirt, rust, or grime around the mounting holes. You want a clean surface so everything fits snug and secure. Next, grab your instruction manual and find the diagram that shows where each mounting bracket goes. These brackets are the backbone of the whole setup, so you want to get this right. Take your time, line them up, and just set them in place for now. Don't worry about tightening anything yet. We're just getting everything positioned. All right, now we're getting to the fun part. It's time to slap this LED running board onto the brackets. But before we go tightening everything down, let's take a second to make sure it's exactly where you want it. Once you've got it where you want it, grab those screws and start threading them in by hand. Take a step back and eyeball it. Does it look straight? Is it sitting where you want it? If something's off, now's the time to tweak it. Once you're happy with the position, it's time to lock it down. Grab your wrench or socket set and tighten those screws down nice and snug. Don't overdo it. Just make sure everything's secure and there's no wobble. This thing's got to handle your weight, so let's make sure it's rock solid. And just like that, your LED running board is mounted and ready to roll. Now let's route the wiring. The wires can run underneath the vehicle and connect to the engine bay, under the hood. First, we need to find the headlight wiring. Look for the connector that powers your headlights. That's what we're tapping into. Once you find it, carefully disconnect the wiring harness. Now start your vehicle and set the headlights to the parking light mode. Using a test light, carefully probe the wires in the connector while the parking lights are on. The wire that shows power while the parking lights are active is the one you're looking for. This is the daytime running light wire. Now, activate the turn signal for the side you're working on. Carefully probe the wires in the harness. The wire that pulses with power is your turn signal wire. All right, we're down to the final step. Finding the ground wire. The ground wire is usually a solid black wire, and it's often found in one of the four corners of the headlight connector. Start by turning on your vehicle and switching the headlights to the low beam setting. This will give us power to work with. Remember that daytime running lights wire we found earlier? We're going to use that as our reference. Carefully probe that wire to confirm it's live. Once you've got that, it's time to find the ground. Now start probing the wires in the connector one by one. You're looking for the wire that, when connected to the daytime running lights wire, makes the LED turn on. That's your ground wire. It's like a puzzle. Once you find the right piece, everything clicks into place.